Good afternoon, my friends. Conrad Venti checking in with you today, Thursday, August 20th, 2009. Just wanted to send a little update out this morning just so that you can be prepared to work with your clients as you're out there making offers. As you know, in the last couple of weeks we've heard a whole lot of news from the media, whether it be blog, internet, from the news, NBC Nightly News, that Taylor Bean and Whitaker, the nation's third largest FHA lender, went out of business, was cut off from FHA for selling loans, cut off from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Obviously, they weren't handling their business right, weren't giving the reports necessary to those agencies to get those loans approved, and so there's a large amount of buybacks that just really caused a ripple effect for them to be closed down. Now we're seeing some of that ripple effect, that same ripple effect, come into the wholesale lending market, and really what that does for us is just requires a little more attention to detail. Obviously, if you've worked with me in the past, you know that we do all of our due diligence to get conditions from our borrowers, to have all documentation in the file as possible, to make sure that we have a streamlined approval when we're sending the loans to the lender for underwriting. However, what we've seen lately is that Taylor Bean and Whitaker's major investor, Colonial Bank Group, has also failed. They held about 25% of the wholesale mortgage market, and that has had an effect on the overall fundings for wholesale mortgages. So now what that does for us is it's really made everybody look at their underwriting timeframes, their underwriting guidelines. So what I would expect is that we are now seeing a little longer underwriting timeframes, simply for the fact that the lenders are now really tightening down and making sure that every single condition for FHA and Fannie Mae loans are absolutely perfect. What this means is basically we've got the approval for some lenders through a normal automated underwriting process. Then we go to the underwriter, they look at the actual file, condition us, but now after it leaves the underwriter, it may go to a quality control or a risk analysis or risk management type of underwriter who's going to review the file again. And basically this department is going to be set in place so that there are all conditions met at the time of funding. What happens a lot of times with buybacks is a lender may not have the loan perfect. Therefore, the investor, after they purchase the loan, comes back to the lender and says, "Look, we need you to fix these things, or these are not in place. These don't meet guidelines." If that is not large enough of a problem, the investors are going to require the lender to buy it back. And obviously, the lenders are in this business to help us provide you and your clients with the best rates. And so, a buyback to them, servicing that loan for 30 years, is detrimental to their business. So, what they are doing, they don't want to buy those back. They obviously would have to refinance the loan, pay it down. But basically, what we're looking at is, in order to avoid all of that, we're looking at slightly extended time frames. So when we're looking at a closing, traditionally 30 days on a FHA loan, I really think we should be timing for about 45 days. Now, I know that we've got on conventional loans the HVCC hurdle, which is a whole nother ball game, and definitely want to leave 45 days there as well. But on FHA, I think that it's going to be smart to look at 45 days as a closing period, just so that we have all the time frames we need to meet the criteria for the lender. So I hope that you are having a great day, enjoying the sunshine here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. I know I'm going to head out for a run this afternoon. We've got Hood to Coast coming up on the 28th and 29th, and pretty excited about that. But just a little update on what to expect with closing time frames when you're working on FHA and conventional loans right now. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.